So very good morning to Dr. and all my friends. So we are from FCE 3200 Educational Psychology. We are group 9, which consists of the member me, Five, Daniel, and also AQILAH. So today we are going to present about the various stage of cognitive development. So let me introduce what is the Piaget study about. So in the early of the Piaget study, he got conduct a IQ test to the children, and he obtained that the children which have the same age will answer the question which will answer the same wrong question. So and then Piaget will do the study, and he interviewed the uh, children, and he obtained that the children cognitive will develop over the time. Other than that, it will develop based on the environment that the children, and also the cognitive will update based on the information that children get. Therefore, the Piaget argued that the children cognitive development will occur based on the stage where the children thinking, the style of the children thinking will development from one step to another stage based on the age, and also it will change the children behavior will change based on the children thinking style and also the cognitive development. So there are four stages for the cognitive development. So which is the first is sensory motor stage, which is 0 to 2 years old, pre-operational stage, which is 2 to 7 years old, concept operational stage 7 to 11 years old, and formal operational stage, which is 11 and above. So first is sensory motor stage. So the sensory motor stage is the first stage of the cognitive development. So it will basically it will occur between the children for 0 to 2 years old. So in this stage, the children will primarily learn about their environment based on their sense and motor activity. So which means that the children will behavior to smell, to taste, to hear, to see, and also to touch something, to learn about that things. Next, the children will have the object permanence. So object permanence is means that the children, for example, uh, we cover something with a manila card, and then the children will know that some object is under the manila card, although they cannot see it. Okay, so next is uh, different imitation. So different imitation is the children will learn something based on their observation. So for example, when the children see his mother cook in the kitchen, so the children will follow or he copy the mother's uh, activity or how the mothers do, and then he like play like he is cooking. He show is cooking. So the children's behavior moves from being reflex driven to more abstract. So which means at the early of the uh, sensory motor stage, the children will do something without the goal. At last, it will know what they want to do, and then the goal will need to achieve. So therefore, we will see one of the video. So we can see the children playing, touching the watch. Okay, so we see that the children. So we just see that the watch is covered by a clothes, and then the children know that the watch is under it. So therefore, the children will have the object permanence, and also he learns something. Learn the watch by watching, touching, and also at last you can see it was smelling and also taste. So next I will for the pre-operational stage. So I will pass to the next presenter.
Okay, next is pre-operational stage. So, in Piaget theory of cognitive development, the pre-operational stage is the second stage, or which typically occurs between the age of 2 until 7 years old. So, during this stage, children demonstrate the significant cognitive and language development, but they still lack of some reasoning abilities. Here are some characteristics of the pre-operational stages. So, firstly is symbolic thinking. So, children develop the ability to represent the object and action, which with symbols such as using words, image, or gesture to represent the object or events. They engage in imaginative play, pretending the object are something else. Okay, after that is egocentrism. So, children have difficulty to understand and taking other people's perspective. They tend to perceive the world solely from their own point of view and struggle to understand that others may have different thoughts or belief. So, let we move into the video for the pre-operational stage.
Hai Kai.
Hai.
Okay, kat sini kakak ada RM2, ada dua duit. First, ni duit RM10 ada dua keping. Okay, yang pertama. Yang kedua, duit RM20 ada satu keping. So, Haikal rasa yang mana lagi banyak? Yang ni ataupun yang ni?
Yang ni.
Kenapa yang tu lagi banyak?
Sebab dia ni ada dua keping. Dia ni ada satu keping.
Oh, okay. Okay, Haikal, kakak ada satu gelas air minuman. So, kalau kakak masukkan air ni dalam gelas ni, sama tak? Sama. Okay. Okay, seterusnya, kakak ganti tau. Kakak ganti gelas ni, air dalam gelas ni ke dalam cawan ni. Okay. Sama tak? Kenapa tak sama?
Sebab gelas ni besar lagi pada gelas ni.
Oh, so gelas ni besar, gelas ni kecil. Sebab tu dia tak sama. Oh, okay. Okay.
Next, I will continue with the third stage of Piaget, which is the concrete operational stage. In this stage, this is a significant stage in the cognitive development of children, typically occurring between the ages of 7 to 12. During this stage, children exhibit advanced thinking skills and logical reasoning, abilities that mark a transition from earlier stages of development. One of the key characteristics of the concrete operational stage is the understanding of conservation, where children recognize that certain properties of objects such as number, mass, and volume remain the same despite changes in appearance. This demonstrates their ability to think logically and understand that the appearance can be deceiving. Another important aspect of the concrete operational stage is the emergence of reversibility and decentration. Reversibility refers to the ability to mentally reverse actions and understands that things can be undone. This allows children to grasp the concept of cause and effect and think in a more systematic manner. Decentration, on the other hand, enables children to consider multiple aspects of a problem and think beyond their own perspectives. They become less egocentric and can take into account different viewpoints and factors when solving problems. During this stage, children also develop skills in seriation and classification. Seriation involves the ability to arrange objects in a series based on a specific attribute, such as length or weight. Classification, on the other hand, involves grouping objects based on shared characteristics. These skills demonstrate children's growing ability to organize and categorize information systematically. Moreover, the concrete operational stage is marked by the development of logical reasoning and problem-solving abilities. Children in this stage can use mental operations to solve concrete problems, make deductions, and think logically. They can apply rules and strategies to approach problem-solving tasks, demonstrating their increased ability to think in a systematic and organized manner. Overall, Piaget's concrete operational stage represents a significant leap in children's cognitive abilities. It is a time when they acquire more advanced thinking skills, logical reasoning abilities, and deeper understanding of the world around them. Recognizing and understanding the characteristics and milestones of this stage are crucial for educators, parents, and individuals involved in child development as it provides valuable insights into children's cognitive processes and helps support their learning and growth. We also included a video about this particular stage.
Kalau abang nak tanya sikit boleh? Biskut ni ada berapa?
Exhibit mental thinking when they can determine that the single biscuit is the same if we cut it into pieces. And another one from this experiment, we can conclude that students, even though there are 10, there are 5 10 cents and 1 50 cents, the value of the cents is the same, even though the one will have 10 cents and the other one only 1 50 cents. So the value of them will be the same, which is 50 cents. So I think that's all from me. Now I will pass on to the next person to continue with the presentation.
Okay, lastly is the formal operational stage. So in Piaget theory of cognitive development, the formal operational stage is the fourth and the final stage, typically occur during adolescence and extending into adulthood, which means that from the age of 12 years old until the adulthood. So this stage represent a significant shift in thinking abilities compared to the previous stage. They already developed skills such as logical thinking, deductive reasoning, and also moral reasoning. So let's get into details into each of the skills mentioned above. Firstly is logical thinking. So individuals can understand and apply formal logical okay form so, individuals can understand and apply formal logical principles such as propositional logic or syllogism. They can recognize logical inconsistencies, identify valid arguments, and draw logical conclusions. Next is deductive reasoning, where individuals can use general principle or theories to make specific prediction or draw conclusion. They can apply logical reasoning to solve problems and think systematically about cause effect relationship. Lastly is moral reasoning, which is individuals can engage in moral reasoning and understand abstract ethical principle. So they can think beyond simple rewards and punishment and consider broader moral perspective and value. So let's watch the video.
Hai, boleh perkenalkan diri tak?
Hai, nama saya Fauzan Iswaini. Umur saya 12 tahun.
Okay, hai Ifah. Okay, kalau saya bagi duit ni dengan ni, yang mana Ifah akan pilih?
Saya RM10.
Kenapa Ifah pilih RM10? Kenapa bukan yang banyak-banyak tu?
Lepas RM10 lagi banyak,
Oh, lepas tu duit tu nak buat apa?
boleh beli banyak benda macam jajan, baju, tudung.
Okay, terima kasih Ifah.
Okey.
Okay, as a conclusion, intellectual development is the result of interaction of hereditary and also environmental factors. So that's all from our group. Thank you.